Hi everyone, it's Steph here from effieandcards.blogspot.co.uk, and I'm just here to share with you another project today using the beautiful Eastern Palace suite that is now available from Stampin' Up. They're releasing it a whole month early so you guys can get your hands on it. It's absolutely fantastic. If you'd like to see them in more detail or you'd like to purchase them, then please, I've got a link below in the description bar and it'll take you straight to my online shop. Right, what we're going to make today is just this little milk carton style box. For this is just my prototype. I've just used very vanilla card and some 1/8 gold ribbon, I think it's called. Yeah, some gold 1/8 ribbon. But what we're going to do, we're going to do it in DSP this time. So we'll just pop that to one side and we'll get our DSP. I've already cut this down to size, and this should measure 10.5 inches by 7.5. What you want to do on the long side, you want to score it at 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10 inches. Then turn it onto the short side and score it at 2, 5 and 7 inches. Then what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and burnish those score lines. I hope you're all enjoying the tutorials I've done so far this week. I try to push myself to make sure I can get them out for you and showcase this fantastic bundle. Also, I don't know if you've been over and had a look on the clearance rack, and there's some fantastic deals to be there. Also on the retiring list as well. And a bit of a tip, if you want to go over and have a look, when you've got a little a bar that says sort A to Z, if you click on that and go lowest price first, I think you will all be amazed by some of the fantastic bargains that's there for pennies, really. You know, absolutely fantastic. Right, what we're going to do now is, if you flip it over like this, and then if you take your trimmer, or you could mark it up with a ruler, and on the long side, I don't know if you can see, I've put a little score mark here at 1.25 inches, and then I put another one here. Oh, now you can see it at 6.25 inches. What we're going to do, we're just going to take our scoring tool and we're just going to match them up to make triangles. I've brought in my foam mat because it does help. And just get your ruler, just line your score tool up, your bone folder, and then just gently, remember not to do it too hard because it is only DSP and you don't want to rip it. So there, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. And then we'll just do exactly the same in this section here. And this just gives us a nice sharp crease when we come to do the folding. So that's done, just get them out of the way. Now it's time to bring in our snips. You can't really see anything that side, so I'll do it on here. This long skinny section here we want to take away. Just cut up to that score line, and then a slightly miter there, and then this top section here I just like to miter that in as well. Then what we want to do is we just want to effectively cut away these score lines, so just cut up to that first score line and then basically just trim that away. To repeat this on these next two. Last one now. And there we go, and that is what we'll be left with. If you want to, you can always, where we've made this triangle, you could just go ahead and just burnish it a little bit, just fold it. It should naturally form I've done it the wrong way. it's because I'm doing it backwards. Do it like that, and it'll help when we come to put the box together. Oh, and then the last one, like that. So now what we want some tape or some fast fuse. I'm going to use my fast fuse because I fixed it. Just put that down here like that, and don't forget to flick it at the end. That's how I know a lot of people have problems with the fuse. Oh. And then just fold that over like that. Get that little bit of glue out the way. And then fold this over, and that will line up nicely. Just press it down with your finger. And that is the basis for our box. So this here is the back. So we want to fold our sides in. And what I like to do, because they don't match completely in the middle, I'll just put a bit of fuse on there, just so make sure it's square, and just push it down. Get your hand inside. Which way was the back again? The back's here. So the back goes in, and then I'll put some fuse on here as well. Make sure it's nice and square. And then last piece just goes on like that. So that is our box coming together nicely. So we're going to pop our M&Ms inside, and then what you want to do is you just want to press in there, and obviously make sure it's lined up so it's nice and straight. And that is how it's going to look, and you can see they've just gone so nice. I'm really pleased with how this DSP is looking. You know, it's only DSP. As long as it isn't anything too heavy you're popping in, it will be fine. So now this is just for we're on the home stretch now. So what I'm going to do is I've got the 1/8 of an inch handheld punch here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pinch them together. Make sure it's still straight. I'm just going to come in with my hole punch. It might take a little bit of force because obviously it's going through quite a few layers here. Oh, there we go. It's not quite centre, but it'll have to do. Whoops. But it'll be okay. Right, next I'm going to get another bit of our gold 1/8 ribbon. It's absolutely beautiful, this, and it's so handy. Just trim a bit off and snip the ends and feed that through here. You can always use your pokey tool to help you if you need it. No, actually I want to do another hole because it's going to annoy me, the fact that. So I'm just going to come in and do another one around about here. There we go. I'm going to like that much better now. So what you do is you get your ribbon, just press it together and feed it through. Just trim the edge again because it's gone a bit, it's frayed quite a bit. And then just bring it back through. You might need to trim your ribbon each time you do this. I've trimmed it to enough of a point. Sorry about this, guys. It's nearly done, I promise. one thing I haven't brought up, I don't think, is my pokey tool. Oh, there we go. It's through. It's through, hurrah! So just pull that through a little bit to where you want it. I'm just going to tie it off like that. And then let's see if I can get a tassel to work this time. Like when we tie our bow. As you know, I always get a bit scared when we do bows on camera, because they just never ever want to stay right for me. I've tried the bunny ears, I tried the loop so we can pull. Oh, right, last time. Any of you have nightmares tying bows as well? I am really, oh, I think we have it. I'm terrible with bows. I really am. Don't know why neither. Just always seems to get the best of me. Right, I think this is going to be the best I'm going to get it. So I'm going to stop fiddling and I'm just going to trim them tails like that. And I think you'll agree it is looking quite pretty. Last thing I've got is I've die cut a shape with the dies. I'll show you which dies I've used. Obviously from the Easter medallion. I've used this die here on some gold glimmer paper. Then what I've done is I've also used this die here and just cut out in the middle to make a gorgeous shape, and I've used gold glimmer paper to do that. I've previously went ahead and done that off camera, and this is the shape that we left with. It's just beautiful. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it on here with some dimensionals, and that will be our box done. Let's get some of our dimensionals. And then pop that on the front, just where you'd like it. Sorry about that, my cats has decided to try fighting. Right, there we go, and that's our box all finished. I really hope you enjoy it. Oh, and by the way, sorry, I forgot to mention, the finished dimensions are 2.5 by 2.5 by 5.5 inches to the top of here. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. If you'd like to purchase any items, please just click in the description bar below and there'll be a link to take you to my online shop. Thanks for watching. Bye.